The idea of the Dodge Viper was initially cooked up in 1988. The president of Chrysler at the time thought they should create a modern-day Cobra. They successfully created the first prototype by the fall of '89. 2 years later, after making its way through the chain of command, Carroll Shelby, a famous automotive designer and driver, drove the first pre-production Viper as the pace car at the Indy 500. After being released to the public, Dodge began its first retail shipments in early 1992. The Viper was born. The second generation Viper was produced from years 1996 to 2002. They came equipped with the creature comforts of AC, power windows, and powered door locks. Soon also producing the GTS version, snubbed as the double bubble poking fun at the roofline, was designed to accommodate the use of helmets. Coming into '97, Dodge also produced the RT10 convertible along with the GTS. Only 1,788 were produced, 1,671 of which were the GTS. And throughout its entire production life, Dodge has only produced 31,500 over the course of its 25-year run from 1992 to 2017. In a perfect storm of events, I came across what I believe is the worst '97 Viper GTS I could find, and it truly couldn't be more perfect. I found it sitting all lonely in the comments section of a post on a Viper Fanatics page, believe it or not. Someone said it would make a great parts car, and that's when I knew it was the ideal pick of the bunch for my dad. Now, I did not anticipate this car just falling into my lap like this, but my dad, being my best friend of all time, let me know how much he's dreamed of owning one of these cars. So in that moment, I just knew I had to make this happen for him. I'll go on and on about the type of car my dad prefers in this video, but for now, trust me. I had to buy him the crappiest option I could find for both his personality and, of course, the overall expense. At this point, I was thinking, damn, I'm a broke 24-year-old, how in the heck am I gonna pull this off without him even finding out? Like any good cop, bad cop scenario, I went to my stepmom, Carrie. I threw the idea at her and she was all about it. So I reached out to the guy, told him that I wanted the car, gave him a deposit, and shortly after is where I started to fear the plan was going to fall apart. Since this car was in Minnesota and I had plans to buy it in the beginning of January, I probably should have taken into account that the weather could pose to be an issue, and that it was. But after waiting 2 long weeks of holding this plan close to my chest, Alex and I made it on our one-way voyage to Minneapolis to buy the worst Viper ever. Okay, we made it to Minneapolis. I've never rented a car before. Not only because I'm not of the age, I just never have had to. And we get to pick?
What should we get?
Are we going Charger? Are we voting Charger? Or are we going Trailhawk? So do we go practical and like a mom vehicle? I mean, I like the color.
Okay, let's get it.
People are going to be so mad at me that I didn't choose a Charger.
Yeah.
Alex is on a mission. So Trailhawk? Trailhawk.
Or no car.
Mopar or no car. Before you hate us,
Girl buy sweatshirt.
the Viper is blue. So it's kind of in the spirit. Alright, I just knew this was going to work out this way. Are you ready to get in the car? You cold?
This sucks. Let's go buy a Viper.
Let's go buy a Viper in the middle of winter in almost the most north I could go from South Carolina. Well, despite our fairly short and painless travel day, we're here in Minneapolis for the night, and then bright and squirrely, we're gonna head to go see the Viper. It feels really cool to be able to do something like this for him, and him not know, which I think is my favorite part about it. I'm still like a little nervous because I know this thing's gonna be a piece of shit.
Oh yeah.
There's just no way. I mean, I don't feel comfortable disclosing a price for it, but it's a very, very good price for this vehicle. And that's why we're able to do this for him. But I don't know. I'm a little worried. Like I was thinking on the plane, I was like, I hope we don't have computer issues. Like the SRT10 that he has, or that we have currently, has some computer issues, has a few other undiagnosed issues. I'm just hoping that it's as good as that, if not a little better. Now it's time to go get some food, get some sleep, and then we go get a Viper tomorrow. Is that what was I doing? Are you ready to go get a Viper with me?
Yeah.
Man, if you were James, you wouldn't have slept at all last night.
I didn't.
I didn't really sleep very much either.
Once I know the roads aren't icy, I'll feel a lot better. The whole 30 freezing degrees right now,
Yeah, but there's been a lot of people talking about how it's like really abnormally warm right now. Like it's supposed to be like -2 degrees here, and it's what 32 right now, and it's been getting warmer. And I'm like, cool. I'm not gonna argue with that. I can deal with cold. I can't deal with frozen. Domestication. What'd you get from the Lego store there, Alex?
I got some Valentine's Day gifts. I tried to buy the 20-foot tall transformer for James, but fading Viper.
Man, if I had $1 for every single time that man talked about a Viper, I could pay for 2 Vipers.
1996 GTS, a Viper GTS. That would be like the pinnacle car for me. That's going to be the end of the rainbow for me.
It's 2 expensive Vipers. Was that a potato?
It's a potato.
It looks like, I can't even, it looks like a potato.
It's a potato.
It's 6:30 in the morning. We're getting ready to leave our hotel in Minneapolis and head north about 2.5 hours to go get a Viper. I still really can't believe this is happening. I'm a little nervous. Not so much for like the road trip home, because what I haven't really disclosed is the fact that we are gonna drive this thing from 2.5 hours north of Minneapolis all the way back home in southern South Carolina. The thing that is really, really great, and I actually have been, this has been in the works for a couple weeks, because the weather up here has been very questionable. I swear every state except for South Carolina got snow. I've never driven on icy roads. You have. And I haven't driven in snow, so my hope was to at least avoid that. I can deal with cold, I can deal with like a low amount of ice, but like ice skating rink ice, I can't do. I'm excited that we get to do this for him. He's been wanting this for so long. What that guy means to me, man, it's like making me get choked up a little bit. What this guy means to me is hard to explain, and it's impossible to put into words, but I feel really, really lucky that I'm in a position that I can do this to help him out, and that only his wife knows, which makes me so happy because he hates when he's not let in on things. So this is just such a fun tease, and I don't know, he's worked really, really hard, and he's constantly put so many people first and put so many of his dreams behind to accomplish other things for other people, and he's really sacrificed a lot. And being able to do HHWheels with him and make videos and just buy cars and do all the stupid crap we think is so fun is so priceless. And now I feel like I can do something to somehow like repay him a little bit, because I feel like I am forever indebted to him, which is not how he looks at it at all, but I don't know. He's just really, really, this is impossible to say, really, really important to me. I'm glad you can't see that I'm actually crying, but he's really, really important to me, and I just feel very happy that I can do this. I think we are definitely going to be the only Viper on the road today. What freaks me out more is the fact that it could be way colder. I feel like I'm in Alaska right now.
It's above freezing.
It's the famous words of a southerner right here. I usually don't make it very far above the Mason-Dixon line on a regular basis, but especially in the winter time. So if this isn't love, that I'm coming this far north at the end of January, I don't know. I don't know what love is then. 5 miles away.
It's cold.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely gotten chillier, for sure. I mean, it's a very pretty white area, but I think I'll stick to South Carolina.
I like white caps, not white snow.
There you go.
Napa.
Get up and go. I'm a little nervous. I think I'm nervous because I don't want to look like a dummy when I go take this thing for a test drive, because I've never driven in snow, like snow, like what we're in right now, and I've never driven a Viper.
And we got the parking lot that's full of ice.
And we got the one parking lot that's full of ice, yeah, of course. I'm actually nervous. Oh, there it is. Crap. Holy crap. Dude. Holy. Are you kidding me? Oh man, he's gonna freak out. Going into this, I was super unprepared on my Viper knowledge. I just felt confident in the extent of my mechanical knowledge and winged it when it came to looking over the quality of this car. The mechanical side seemed fine, but cosmetically it sucked. I mean, I literally flew all the way here to northern Minnesota. It was going to have to really unimpress me for me to pass on this opportunity. But nonetheless, we did the deal. I can't believe we just did this.
You're the proud owner of Viper. You're the proud owner of Viper.
Let the fun begin. Take me to my Viper, please. I'm about to do this.
Now the real question is, can we open the passenger door?
Yeah, you just have to take the tape off. My lack of excitement in my first initial reaction was because I was so freaking nervous to drive it. It's silly to think about now, but honestly, I was a huge bundle of emotions. To put it into perspective, I'm driving a rare sports car 2,000 miles home in uncharted territory. It's completely unproven on my end, and the one person I wanted to share this experience with, I couldn't because it was a surprise for him. I really can't believe we're about to do this. It's worse than the scope flops.
It's not that bad.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I don't know. This should be. Why did I think this was a good idea again?
Because you love James.
I'm either going to get carbon monoxide poisoning or I'm going to get tinnitus by the end of this trip. It's so loud, dude. It's your bare bones sports car. I like the dry rot in the tires. You didn't see that, did you? It's pretty bad. Once I got a few miles under my belt, I started to feel a bit more excited about this trip. We definitely had a few kinks to work out along the way, but that began to feel pretty minor once I realized what an epic trip this was going to be. There is nobody else in the entire world I would go this far north in the smack dab middle of winter to buy a car for without them knowing. So, I know I'm going pretty decently under the speed limit right now. I'm just trying to feel this car out. But so far, it's pretty decent. I gotta make it to Minneapolis by myself. And then it's off to Chicago. Pretty cool. I think it's gonna be good. It's an interesting ride though.
It looks a little rough.
It's pretty on par with the Skull Clops, but I hate to say it, I think the Skull Clops is a little more lush.
Damn.
Yeah, a little more luxurious in its ride, but
Damn.
I'm gonna grab something to eat and call the insurance on this thing because I forgot I didn't do that. So I made it a whole 65 miles without insurance. It's fine. Don't do this at home. I guess I am now considered to be a Viper person, but typically I wouldn't consider myself a Viper person. I mean, I don't even like snakes. Come on, that was funny. Anyways, currently sitting here waiting for insurance to call me back and tell me that this vehicle's insured, by the way. That's why I'm just sitting here at a gas station.
Probably should look for some tires
Okay.
at some point.
Okay.
They're good for burnouts.
Not road trips? Do I need to go spend a G on freaking tires?
On just back tires, because these are 335. But
Oh my god. Losing my biological dad at a young age really taught me a lot about my overall independence. This may come as a surprise to you, but James actually came into my life at the latter part of my teenage years. When we began hanging out, it really took no time for us to become significant people in each other's lives. Our personalities and overall likeness are so similar it honestly scares our friends sometimes. But when it comes to family, it really doesn't matter how long they're here, it's about the quality of that time that you get to spend with them.
What's funny?
It seems like everybody up here is a big Viper fan. We were in Cabela's for 2 seconds, and we got a "we like your car" note already. How cute. I like it too. Enough. It's kind of a turd, but it's like a good turd, you know? What? I sound like James, don't I?
Yeah.
Well, I am driving his car. It's currently my car for the next month. Man, he's gonna pee himself when he sees this thing. He's gonna be so excited. Oh my god! You know when?
He's gonna have excited parts.
Yeah, he is. Well, we're in good old Wisconsin, so we have to go to Culver's, and we have the perfect Culver's colored car, which is really funny. But let me tell you something. You can't go to Wisconsin without stopping and eating a meal in Wisconsin because, beyond popular belief, they have the best food in the entire country. I can vouch for that. I mean, there's some good restaurants and stuff all over the country, but having the basics of like cheese and a burger in Wisconsin, change your life forever. Trust me. Whilst on our food break, I decided to start searching for rear tires. With the amount of dry rot on them, I was a tad nervous to get up to higher speeds with them, and since we were heading to Chicago for the night, I just thought at least one shop was going to have what we need. Awesome, thank you again for your help. It's a 1997 Dodge Viper GTS. It's a very specific tire size. So apparently on your shelf, they're I believe they're a Toyo. They're a 315/35/17. I'm totally cool with whatever. No, I'm not worried. I'm happy to chill and wait for you guys. That's not a problem at all. Well, I didn't anticipate how difficult it was going to be to get that tire size. And it's not even the exact tire size that's on it. It's a tire size that's a wee bit smaller, but it'll be fine. Yeah, we have a very early appointment that's not an appointment at a Discount Tire in West Chicago to hopefully get some tires in the back of this thing, as long as we can make it there with the tires we currently have. Yeah. Can we find a hotel with good pillows? Has to have good pillows.
So after our nice little
Siesta, basically. Detour.
30-minute.
No, it was like 2 hours. What the hell are you talking about? Yeah, it's cold. Like the worst part about it is I'm like hot and I'm sweating and I get in this damn car and it's warm. But like you're outside for like 5 minutes, it's like your bones chatter. Like you're not cold, but you're cold. I don't even know how to explain it. It's not even that cold. Freaking get me out of the door. I'm too warm-blooded for this. Gosh. Well, we're stopping at a Walmart. All of the, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever we were just in on that drive. And I'm still just frustrated with the fact that the headlights are painted over for no reason. I need to get out and see if they work, but we're here trying to hopefully get some lacquer thinner maybe to take it off.
I just need fresh air.
Oh yeah, man, this thing, it's potent, boy.
Go for it.
Got anything?
1 1/4-ish.
So my hope is too that we're gonna recover the turn signals that we have so we don't have to be that illegal. But you know what we're missing? A get rich sticker. I don't know why. I thought about putting one on here and I just didn't. Yeah.
Put it on the curved one.
It doesn't have any washer fluid and it's supposed to rain. I need to get wipers obviously, but with like the salt and the ice and just all that, I want to get some Rain-X, some like glass cleaner Rain-X, like that. Let's see. And then I need wipers, so I need to look up. Look at this. I need to look up what I need. Granted, I doubt it's being here, but BMW.
Viper.
94 to 92. I'm a big fan of the Rain-X wipers because just really good. And you can either get the really nice ones with graphene in them apparently now, or you can get the really cheap ones and work fine as well. The funny thing is, if we don't get these lights fixed, the wipers aren't going to do much tonight, but it is supposed to rain tomorrow, so at least it's not snowing.
You just had to jinx us.
It's like 80 degrees at home, and it's going to be 40 something tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, and I found a Hot Wheel.
But is it a Viper?
It's not a Viper, it's actually a Porsche. But it's blue. I don't have a knife. I couldn't take it in TSA. The Viper key will work. The upside is if I spill anything on here, it doesn't matter. There's no finish on this paint anyways.
There's finish on it.
Alright. Moment of truth. Oh, I just spilled that. Please come off. Oh, it's definitely coming off. We're gonna be here for a while though.
3 hours later.
My fingers hurt.
I think it's safe to say it's working though. We have a headlight. The carnage down here is so funny. All right, we gotta figure out headlight bulb. We have wipers. We still need to get more paper towels. I think I'm just gonna buy a roll of paper towels because my fingers really hurt from those cheap paper towels. But you have to be able to clean the windshield. Don't do it. I'll be right back, okay? Well, no, here, look up the... Whether it's James or Alex, I'm still dealing with a child. It's like... It's not even attached. I can't just shine it in my own face. All right.
You want to go turn the light on?
Yeah, let's go try. You tell me if it works.
Oh, great.
Aha!
It works.
We have headlights. All right, cool.
Now you just gotta put it in the headlight. You want me to hold the flashlight?
Just use your head. The flashlight's like a wedge, I think.
As is my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's put it on the warm and... So anybody who can't tell, there's a whole bunch of room right there.
This hurts so much.
This is how road trips usually go, right?
For us.
Walmart at 10 o'clock at night.
Is it already 10 o'clock?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say, good Lord, we killed some serious time. Got it. Could just stick it in that hole.
You just want to Google how to change the headlight on a 97 Viper? Or it's be like, oh, you just put these two little tabs out. And the entire headlight comes out. You're like,
God dang it.
that's cool.
Man, we're like the talk of the town. People are gonna be like, at their local diner in the morning, they'll be like, you see those dumbasses at Walmart last night?
And the Viper?
You know, sports car. Ugh.
Oh, hey, just undo that one right there. You gonna go get a pair of pliers?
No. Probably break the wing off. You do.
Okay. Busting knuckles.
It looks perfectly fine. All right, well, the upside is, I think the headlights are clean enough.
Clean enough?
Clean enough.
Cleaner?
Cleaner.
So you're gonna make me stay up all night and polish them while you're sleeping in the hotel?
That's a genius idea.
I'm gonna hop in the car and warm it up.
That sounds like a plan, Stan. Wasn't there something else we had to do to it? No, we just gotta put everything away.
Just get rid of all the trash.
We got wipers, we got Rain-X, we got headlights. I still don't have turn signals, but I'm not doing that.
You might have turn signals.
No, in the rear, like they're painted over.
Oh, that sounds like a tomorrow problem.
We quickly learned that night driving was not ideal for this Viper. Mix that with the dense fog we had on the way to Chicago, it led to us having to travel quite a bit under the speed limit. We probably would have stopped somewhere in the middle if it weren't for us having an early morning tire appointment. But hey, it wouldn't be an adventure without some speed bumps along the way. It has been a very, very long day. We were hoping to make it to Chicago a wee bit earlier, but very successful day. Today was in my opinion, the hard day. It was just the day of executing the plan that's been put in motion for the last few weeks. Yeah, Still have to make it home, but the car's running really, really well, and I'm very, very happy with the choice that I made. We had one guy be like, whoa, that thing's ratchet, but it's awesome, you know, because everybody still loves the fact that it's a Viper. I really did underestimate how many people would like this car. Successful second day, right?
I have food.
We'll see you bright and squirrely. Bright and squirrely. We're gonna go get some tires because that's the smart thing to do. This light is very flattering for both of us. Man, look at that thing in its marvelous crappy glory.
It's the only one around, so.
It is. It's the only one dumb enough to drive in the snow and the cold and the moisture and the nastiness.
We have this.
I don't know how we packed this. Surprisingly, it's got a decent sized trunk, but somehow it's still small.
We also have a door panel.
And we have a door panel, which doesn't help anything. There you go. That's how that's supposed to work. The upside is this thing warms up really quickly.
Yeah.
Another upside is, can you fit in here okay? Alex really can't fit in this car at all. This car is like made for me. So, James, if for some reason you just can't fit it and you don't want it, you donate it to me, that's totally fine. Yesterday, when I was talking to a bunch of different people about, you know, tires we could get, I talked to a buddy of ours who they have multiple Vipers, and he was like, you can run a 315/35 on the 17, because that's what he runs on an 18-inch rim. So I was like, okay, cool, let's do that, because that's apparently a much easier tire to get, which makes sense.
They're Corvette tires.
Yeah, it was funny, like, is this going on an old Corvette? Every single one asked me. I was like, it's a Viper, and they're like, whoa. I'm like, yeah, don't break it. I gotta get it home. We don't need to get wrenching when we can just get driving.
We're paying somebody else to wrench on this for once.
Not for long. Not a bad view.
All the way to South Carolina. We're hoping to make it to North Carolina today. So, you know.
I just wanted to say how mad impressed I was with Discount Tire. I want to highlight this one in Bloomingdale, Illinois. They freaking killed it. First of all, the fact that everybody was so excited to see the car was really cool. But all the guys who worked on it, like, they got us in immediately. They gave us amazing service, and I'm just over the moon. Like, 100% amazing. If you're in Illinois or like the Chicago area and you have to get tires, just come to Bloomingdale. Those guys will set you up. Really cool group of guys, and honestly, I don't even know what to say. I'm just really, really, like, impressed. That was quick and easy, and yeah, that made my day. So thank you to all you guys there. You know who you are. All you guys were cool. Thank you. Now I need some coffee before I keep stuttering.
As Sammy Hagar would say, I can't drive 55.
Ironically, while cruising our way into Indiana with James's new Viper, on his way out west to head to his vacation, he ended up looking at another Viper he really wanted, which was in pretty rough shape as well. And he was even filming it, so he ended up purchasing the car on the spot. At this point, I felt quite confident he still had no idea about this one.
We're at Area 51 Motorsports here in Texas, where I'm meeting Andy House for the first time, and he has a 1998 Viper GTS, and I'm kind of nervous about what I might see. I might like what I see. I'm not sure that I really want to do this.
I'm scared too.
This was a close call on this one, but he's really wanted to meet Andy House for a long time, so I'm not mad that he got the opportunity to do so.
I am just surrounded by coolness. The world's worst GTS. Gen 2 GTS, right here in front of me.
I had brackets that come up out of there. Yeah, it's flimsy like
Although we aren't strangers to cars in rough shape, seeing this GTS, I was just hoping he doesn't pull the trigger.
What do you think, honey?
I think it would be a lot to get it street legal.
I just throw some radials on here and you just drive it around on the street with a tag on the back.
Okay.
I can afford one of these, I just don't want one of these. See, the GTS has, well, not that GTS, because that's the world's worst GTS, but a GTS actually comes with air conditioning and it comes with a radio, which is really cool. Where these don't come with any of that. I want a GTS, so. And that car in there is one of 854 made in 1998. It's kind of sad. Yeah, I'm not real sure what to do here. The car itself overall is just a colossal piece of shit. I'm just not sure if it's the right car for us. But I don't know that we're gonna find one that's in between this and a collectible. So I'm kind of like, do we get this car and do we make it an in-between, a collectible and a race car, something that we can beat on and have fun with? Lots to think about on our trip across the country here.
Kerry definitely sold the "we don't need it" so much so he ended up passing on it. At this point, knowing that he was actively pursuing a Viper made me ecstatic because the timing could not be more perfect for the purchase of this GTS. He is going to freak. Also, I managed to get some killer nap time in whilst being passenger princess. He's a big boy.
Like a pro.
Oh my god. I had a feeling I was gonna feel like this, but this is technically day 2 of this. And I'm just, I didn't know it was possible to love doing this and hate doing this so much equally, because my body hurts so bad. Oh, the things we do for the people we love. Actually, it's not that bad because I can at least rub it into James's face that both of us have done 1,500 miles more in a Viper than he has. I don't even think he's driven one.
He hasn't.
I drove a Viper before him. Another day, another headlight bulb. No, it's running pretty good though. I mean, I'll take a bad headlight. Yeah. Moderately annoying, but not the end of the world.
Holy shit, no.
Pliers?
Yep.
Was just in there. You told me to turn around for pliers.
Why don't you get pliers anyway? You know better than to listen to me.
Whatever said and do nothing for you.
Fix.
Fix it. Aha. Alright, bulb's in. Test it. We'll see if we have a new bulb. It's not in place yet, but... Hey! Okay, cool. We have headlights. Now we can get back on the road. Our trip through West Virginia was truly the most painful part. The dense fog and massive puddles of standing water made it impossible to even touch the speed limit, which made our trip a tad bit longer. I was also extremely worried about how the Viper was going to handle it, but we managed to make it to Virginia safely. Go buy a Viper for your dad, they say. It'll be fun, they say. Drive it home from Minnesota, freaking 1,600 miles. In the middle of winter in the pouring rain. It'll be fun, they say. So far, what do you think about a 97 Viper GTS? Wow, that's spectacular.
I like it, but I liked the thought of it more than I liked the car.
I agree and disagree. So I really did not expect this thing to be as good as it is, because I mean, I had really low expectations for this car specifically, but as a whole, I was just kind of going in this denial idea of like, cool, it's a sports car. No, it's not a sports car, it's a race car. Completely different. I really like it, actually.
Oh,
I could
look.
daily drive the hell out of this, actually.
Oh look, a Viper.
You know what? The only thing I would have to do is change the seats, because my butt, specifically my left butt cheek, is numb. We're still trying to make it to Raleigh tonight. We're only like under 200 miles, right?
No, we're like 220 still.
You should just lied to me.
Oh, we're 187 miles right now. Plus a few.
We probably should figure out. No, we'll just do it when we get there. Okay.
What?
Food.
You hungry?
No, but I know I'm gonna be hungry.
Alright, well let's grab some breakfast burritos or something.
I am not a gas station burrito connoisseur like you are.
Let's get some salads from the gas station.
That's even worse.
Sushi?
I think I'll just go with a fruit cup.
Okay.
Making that final push into Raleigh, North Carolina was exhaustingly perfect. How insane. 8 states in 3 days. It's almost 1 a.m. and we have made it to Raleigh.
We're here.
You're so lively.
Over caffeinated.
And exhausted. All at the same time.
Yeah, exhausted, over caffeinated.
I'm really happy we decided to come visit some friends and take a break day, because honestly, driving home tomorrow would have been a nice final push, but at the same time, I think having a break, we can actually really enjoy the last 5 hours. We'll have a recollection of it all tomorrow, I think.
Too much carbon monoxide.
Okay, we
I'm
gotta
about
go.
to die.
Well, sir, we survived. He's not as excited as I am this morning. Actually, I'm not very excited either, just because we both for sure got mild carbon monoxide poisoning. Because I woke up with a headache. Pretty decent one. Drank lots of water, you know, did all the normal things. I'm still dying a little, but we're gonna go get some breakfast with some friends and show this thing off. The most amazing road trip car.
Buy a Viper. Oh, now that I'm in it, it's fine.
Well, now that we own a Viper, we pretty much need to earn money wherever we can. This V10 sure likes the taste of some good old premium petrol. That's where today's sponsor, Upside, comes in. Upside is a free app that gives you cash back on gas, restaurants, and even groceries. Stay tuned to see how you can win some cash. But let me be real with you so that you know how awesome it actually is. At first, I was quite skeptical of the idea, but Upside puts it all out there. Upside is a platform that advertises for businesses. It's as simple as this. 2 gas stations both sell premium for the exact same price, but one of those businesses can advertise through Upside, which is then shown in the app as a place for you to earn cash back at their gas station, giving them an edge over their competitors and giving you cash back from the money they paid Upside to advertise. The average user gets $340 in cash back a year. If I can accumulate that much cash back in a year, that's just more money for car parts, right? It's a really simple process. Download the app, use your location to find your nearest gas station, fill up your tank, and scan your receipt. All your cash back shows up in the app, and you can cash out anytime using a number of gift cards, PayPal, or even directly to your bank account. It's available at over 100,000 locations across all 50 states. With how much I earned, this is my go-to app anytime I fill up or I'm just craving a fried snack. If potentially earning hundreds of dollars isn't exciting enough for you, Upside is giving away $30,000 over the next 30 days. All you have to do is click the link in the description or scan the QR code, sign up for Upside, and complete your first purchase through the app to unlock your $10 gift card and earn a chance to win a prize or $1,000 every day for 30 days. We can't recommend this product enough. Install the app today so you don't miss your chance to earn while you shop with Upside. Now back to the video. Like a glove.
Fits like a race car.
Are you comfortable?
Not even close.
Better?
Not really.
Okay, well, we are heading out. Today is the last little leg. We're what, like 4 hours-ish, 5 hours from home. Pretty easy little trip. Had a nice siesta yesterday, which was very needed after that Minnesota to Raleigh, or sorry, Chicago to Raleigh trip. So
I'm still sore.
are you gonna miss it? Because I kind of feel like I might.
Miss being sore?
No, this is a really fun road trip.
Oh.
And we're sporting the new HHWheels gear that you can pick up at HHWheelsPro.com. New hat. I don't have a hat today. My hair needs a hat though. Looking good. We're like
Red, gray, and black.
coming home in style. I like it. Oh my god, this is like one more day closer to showing James the car. I cannot wait for that day.
Love was holding all the cards and always kept me in the dark. I never thought I could shake this heartache until I saw your light, and it's got me feeling like life is good, yeah. Life is good, yeah. Yeah, in my darkest times, you got me feeling like I've been walking on air. Left all my worries and cares. I've got no burdens around you. I don't care who knows I love.
All right, Jeff, you gotta get in it. You're gonna sit in the Viper before James does.
I'm gonna rub my ass all over your Viper James.
We're good. We're gonna drive James's Viper before James.
Hey James, we love you, man.
I love your car.
Hope you're enjoying winter.
So I'm driving home. We went and picked up the other car, so Alex is in the other car. And I'm sitting here, you know, in the last probably 3 miles of our drive. And I'm just crying a little because I'm just thinking about how happy I am that I get to do this for James. And I'm thinking about how I want to put all this together. I know I look absolutely crazy right now, but I'm just thinking about how much you mean to me. I know you're going to be watching this, and how much you mean to a lot of other people. And I feel so incredibly blessed that I can do this for you. I just haven't met a more deserving person in my entire life, and I don't know. I'm just crying because it just makes me so happy because I'm thinking about how much you mean to me, and I'm just so pumped to give this to you and to show you how much you're loved, because you are, and I know it's going to be the perfect car for you. Holy crap. We just did what? Almost 1,900 miles in 4 days. That's pretty impressive.
And it still runs.
We made this joke earlier about how Vipers are not water snakes, and I can confirm they are not. This thing leaks so bad in the back, which is peculiar because the seal doesn't look bad, but this whole thing is drenched. I left it sitting in my driveway and left it, you know, it wasn't raining or anything, and the amount of moisture that built up on these windows definitely freaked me out a little bit. So this right here is why it smells like piss. Like, it smelled like cat pee the whole time. And we weren't really sure why until now. This is right, dude. So bad. I just hope the extent of the mouse debauchery is only in here. Ugh, God, it smells so bad in here, dude. Oh my God, not a lot of things gross me out, but urine from animals, that just grosses me out, especially when it's like fermented. Yeah. There's a lot of poop in here. You can see it all in here. Something definitely had a heyday. So I am gonna vacuum what I can out with a shop vac and then just let it dry out. I'll probably put some disinfectant in here. Well, we're T-minus a little under 24 hours until James gets home, and I'm so not prepared. We have the car here, obviously, but like I have to race to put this thing back together. I was hoping to do a lot more to it, but honestly the time just kind of got away from us. So we're just gonna have to give it to him like this. Granted, I think he'll be just as surprised and excited whether it looks like this or what I was hoping to make it look like, but you know, James is one of those guys who likes to tinker and play with stuff and truly does not ever want a fully finished car. So I think he's gonna enjoy it anyway. This is just way too funny. I don't think we characterized this well enough throughout our road trip, but Alex is 6'4". And you quite struggle to get out of there, don't you?
No. Like a race car driver.
Today is the day. I've thought a lot about this surprise and how I'm going to surprise him. And honestly, he really is a no surprise kind of guy. So I have my stepmom Carrie involved in this. She's going to be filming him. I'm going to call him and tell him I bought a car. And which probably wouldn't be much of a surprise. Granted, he's probably going to be pissed because we made an agreement before he left not to buy any cars. But I'm going to say I bought this project car. It's going to be great. It's one of our list cars. Like, I'm going to hit everything, but I'm not going to tell him what it is. And we're going to roll up to his house in this thing and surprise him. Alex is going to be chasing behind me. I might even have him go ahead. I haven't really decided. I'm going to figure it out, but I'm going to call him here shortly when I get closer. And we're going to get in the car. I am so nervous. I did not think I was going to be this nervous. Like, I'm kind of shaking. I've been thinking about this. I didn't sleep at all last night either, so... And I'm moving at 1,000,000 miles an hour. So, all right, we gotta make it there, and then I will give him a call. Yo.
Yo.
What are you doing?
Cleaning out the RV.
Oh. Are you gonna be home for a little while?
Well, I'm gonna do at least an hour on the RV, and then I'm gonna go to the shop and change that radiator out.
Oh, okay. Well. You know how before you left we made an agreement that we weren't going to buy any more cars while you were gone?
Right.
Well, while you were gone, I came across one of our list cars for a really good deal, and I was kind of worried you were going to be mad about it, so I just went ahead and got it anyways. So I'd love to show it to you today.
You bought it already?
Yeah. I bought it while you were gone. I have had it in my house for the entirety of the time.
Why? You know, I could have bought like 6 cars while I was gone, and I didn't buy anything because we said we weren't going to buy anything. I don't understand why you would buy a car. You know, we're like on a budget now, and we're not supposed to be spending money. And we were supposed to be working on the 30 cars that we have. You could have picked one of those and started working on that, and now.
I know, but just trust me. Again, if you hate it, I got a really good deal on it, so you can tell me if you want me to just flip out of it, and I'm sure we can turn it and burn it pretty quick. We can make some money here either way. Okay. Okay. Just be outside. You're gonna want to hear it. On me. All right. Now I'm really excited. All right. Let's go surprise him and see what he thinks of this pile.
What is going on here? And why are you filming? What are you doing? How many times did we talk before I left? Don't buy any cars. Don't buy any cars. And why are you filming? What is going on here? What do I not know?
Wonder what it is.
I don't know, some bullshit car that we always want to have or something, you know, but we got too many right now. Girl's stressing me out.
I know.
What do you mean you know?
She's stressing you out because you said no more cars.
I really don't even want to see it. I don't even know what it is. I don't care. You know, like I'm starting to get madder as like this sinks in.
Yeah, you should. I mean, I'd be pissed. But they're also hard to find and
Okay, so the real question is, how mad are you now?
What? She can't afford.
I'm sorry it's not red. It had to be blue.
What? Is this our car?
This is your car.
How did you buy this?
It was a few months of painstaking work to get this car. I basically found this on a Viper page, and I immediately knew that this was going to be your car because it was so perfectly terrible. And obviously I don't have the money to do this, and Carrie was all on board. So between the two of us, you're welcome.
I knew there was something wrong with you filming.
She's been on board with this for what, like 2 months now? 2 months. Because we bought it just about 2 months ago. This thing's been in my garage for a whole month, dude.
This is mine.
This is your car.
Finally.
I know it's been a long time coming. I know you've wanted one for a long time. And you worked really hard for it. I couldn't think of a more deserving person.
I can't believe it's here. What the hell?
Yours. You own a Viper. You own a 97 GTS. Probably one of the worst ones that I could have found.
It's pretty bad, but I love it.
It's horrible, isn't it? So, you like the headlights? This was a middle of the night in Wisconsin special because the guy had painted these black. We bought this in Minnesota, by the way.
Why did he paint them black?
I don't know.
These are $5 a piece.
It's, it definitely needs your magic touch, but
Thank you.
happy birthday, Hanukkah, New Year's, Christmas, because this is about all I can do for a while.
Can't wait
and
to
Carrie's done.
Can't wait to hear how this is. How in the hell did you do this? This could be the worst. It's not the worst. It's probably the second worst Dodge GTS Viper I've ever seen. But I'm so happy. Where's the door panel?
So it's very much a work in progress. You fit better than Alex.
Oh, I can't even imagine. Was Alex in this?
Alex went with me. Alex drove it too.
Oh my gosh. How did you even fit in here?
Morning yoga.
Oh my gosh.
You're about to drive a Viper for the first time.
It's my first time.
Your first Viper and your first time driving
I
a Viper.
literally refuse to drive anyone else's Viper because, I mean, I've been offered like 6 or 7 different Vipers, and I said no. I'm not driving somebody else's Viper. I'm gonna drive mine. Hotter than Satan's kitchen in here.
Minnesota.
2,000 miles? There's 145,000 miles on this car. What?
And we started with 143.
Look at this thing. Power steering's good.
Oh, everything's good mechanically.
I can't believe I own this. Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. You think anybody else would own this crappy of a Viper? Proudly?
How did you do this without me knowing? Like,
Harry,
how much did you pay for it?
do you really want to know?
Oh my God! You got this for that?
Yeah.
We're the owner of the second worst GTS Viper ever.
Yeah.
And the only reason I say that is because I looked at one.
Oh, I know.
That was the same price as this one. Oh yeah. This is why you own
A Viper?
a Viper. This is the best ever. Oh hell, I got this. Look out. So good. This is unbelievable how nice this is.
I know.
I would drive this across country right now.
We did.
Damn you!
Had to claim that I had 2,000 more miles in a Viper than you did.
I'll fix that. I'm the owner of a GTS Viper. Yes. Well, I sure am glad I didn't buy those cars out west.
I love that you hung up on me.
It's bullshit, man. I thought this was bullshit.
Were you actually pissed off at me?
I was a little aggravated. I'm so glad we have not 30 cars, but 31 now.
Thank God.
We have America's finest muscle car right here in my driveway.
You gonna sleep in it tonight?
Yeah, probably. I'm just blown away. So I'm really happy right now. Thank you.
I love you.
We've got a lot of projects to do, but I'm really happy about this particular car and it being a project. I couldn't be happier, because if we had like a really nice one, our asses wouldn't be sitting on it right now. And that's what I like about this car, is you can park it anywhere. We can road trip it anywhere. We're not worried about putting more miles on it. As a matter of fact, I've put a personal goal for us as collectively. We need to put another 100,000 miles on this car.
I like that.
Before I am gone and turning to dust, I want another 100,000 miles in this car.
Okay.
So we need that. That's where I'd like for it to end. But really, when I think about it, and I've had a few days to think about it. It's really starting to sink in. And driving it, I took a day and I just drove it everywhere as my driver on Saturday, and the thumbs up you get everywhere you go. I was in 3 different drag races off the light. Don't do that at home. I'm over the moon as far as that goes. And this was like the top of the mountain. This was our Everest. And I never thought I would ever get there. And that's why I kind of put it at the top of the list for me. They're unobtainable for me in price range. And you found one in our price range, which I am just blown away at. It's amazing.
Well, you rank it so highly on our list cars. Where do we go from here?
Love was holding all the cards and always kept me in the dark. I never thought I could shake this heartache until I saw your light, and it's got me feeling like life is good.